SuperTube, if you're listening to this video, I know that you got to be feeling amazing out there. Breaking news. A big shout out to congressional woman Anna Paulina. She's building on some incredible news. I know y'all remember earlier in the week, Barack Obama said that aliens are real, but I've never seen them. And Donald Trump was like, hey, we going to declassify some of that information in those files. Now we have congressional woman Anna Paulina speaking with Fox, and she's saying some super important things that we're going to play in a minute. But before we do play this, I know a few people that have said that they saw some unidentified things going on in the sky, right? Anytime they see it, they always say, yo, look, the way that they move throughout the air is nothing like you've ever seen. If you've ever seen like how a normal plane moves, when you see these unidentified flying objects, they spin in all kinds of crazy ways. They move backward and forward through space. The way that they move is like 5-dimensional. It's actually hard to put into words because, like congressional woman Anna Paulina says, they are defying the laws of physics. When it comes to the UFOs, the aliens, the extraterrestrialism going on, the Roswell, Area 51ington, this is a very interesting time that we're in right now. When have we ever seen congressional members really say, nah, look, there's some shit out here, man. And y'all, these are the people with clearances. So we have Barack Obama saying, yeah, aliens are real. And Donald Trump been saying, nah, look, there's some shit out here, bro. Yo, could y'all imagine in a Donald Trump voice? There's some shit out here, bro. Now, we got Anna Paulina confirming it. SuperTube, peep this.
Florida, Anna Paulina Luna. She is chair of the Oversight Committee Task Force on the Declassification of Federal Secrets. She has said that there is evidence of interdimensional beings that can operate through the time spaces that we currently have, which is obviously going to catch a lot of people's attention. Anna Paulina Luna, thank you very much, Congressman. It's good to have you with us today. I want to go back to that. You told Joe Rogan in a podcast in August when you were discussing all of this that you have viewed evidence of interdimensional beings here on Earth and that they operate through the time spaces that we currently have. Can you explain what you mean by that?
Yeah, I think that a good example would be some of the photo visual evidence that we've seen directly in some of these classified briefings that will now be made public. One of the famously now, infamous videos that we showed in one of our hearings was actually a video that was dead dropped to Eric Burleson, who's a member of Congress, from within the Department of War. And it shows a UAP, an unidentified air phenomena, deflecting a Hellfire missile. This was taken off of ISR footage off the coast of, I believe it was Yemen. So long story short, there have been briefings that we've received as Congress that leads us to believe that, yes, there is definitely an advanced technology out there that's not created by mankind. And yes, of course, we've seen other evidence where it could potentially be UAPs, and then we later find out that there's drones. But there is a certain amount of evidence that we simply can't explain. Some of the physics that are defied in how these vehicles operate are very interesting to note. And we are not the only government that's, looked into this extensively. But I really do look at this from a lens of national security. And as you know, as we continue to evolve specifically on the front of AI and drone technology, we have to ensure that are these things, whatever they may be, are they potential adversarial weapons, advanced weapons, or not? And I think the whole aspect that the federal government can deny access to members of Congress, of which has happened not just to myself, but to other members of Congress as well, is not just alarming, but it's also something that cannot truly exist in a free and fair society. Government should not operate in secrecy. And so I look forward to the American people being able to determine their own conclusion after they've seen some of the evidence that we have seen. But most recently, Representative Gates actually came forward. He was on that initial CODAL with me and Representative Tim Burchett, where we were denied access. And he will tell you that if you've seen some of the stuff that we've seen, you will too become a believer.
So, I mean, it's fascinating. And, so you're saying that the Air Force has covered up UAP sightings. So, if there is potentially, is it because it's technology that we have that they don't want anyone to know that we have militarily? Or is it that it's a foreign actor who has some abilities in technology and things that spin in ways that we can't understand?
Based on our interviews that we've conducted, not just in person, but also given some of the testimony that we've received, we do have reason to believe that this tech is not created by mankind. However, it is also possible that there are certain advanced weapons that the U.S. government may have.
Now, look, right there, she said a lot, because the U.S. government does have patents for some real interesting technology, and the governments around the world do. When it come to y'all know the U.S. military spends a $2 trillion a year on the military and defense. The most of the budget goes to defense, right? I'm sure that they got some crazy in there that that we never seen. Them niggas got a microwave gun. Like, they probably got laser guns and all of that already. All of that. But when it comes to other governments using technology that we've never seen, I like that Anna Paulina mentions that as well, because that is a possibility. Like, remember at the end of the last year, all of them drones was popping up on the coast, on the East Coast and in other countries, and we still don't know what that was. But when it comes to this extraterrestrial, all of these talks going on, I'm like, why did it take Barack Obama to say that? Oh, Barack Obama said that aliens are real, but he's never seen them. And he said that they're not by Area 51. And then Donald Trump says he shouldn't be saying that, but he's going to declassify the information anyway. It's just weird, right? But Super Tube, y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Is the timing of this coincidental? Do y'all think that it could be a distraction when it comes to any of the geopolitical talk? Like, what if they want to do another Venezuela like maneuver, something like what they did in Venezuela, and then what if they want to hit us with the alien talk right before they do it? Because I find it interesting. Or look, y'all, what if we're there? What if aliens are dead ass real? You don't know. What if your boss at work is like one of them mutants from Men in Black? What if your supervisor is low-key from Planet X, nigga? I mean, who knows? But Super 2, let me know what y'all think in the comments, baby. Super 2.